Mr. Mutang, good morning. Thanks very much for coming through.
Morning, thank you, and thank you to the viewers.
When we started reporting this yesterday, and I think they spoke on ENC last night to a colleague of yours from Legal Aid, South Africa, we talked about a strike.
Yes.
So just for clarity, what's happening today? Are you downing tools as lawyers who are part of Legal Aid South Africa?
Today the process is not about downing tools. Today we are simply demonstrating to our national house, which is the Legal Aid House at Braamfontein 29 DPS Street. We'll be presenting our memorandum from 8:45 up until 9:30. Ideally, to choose those two only for that period is so that we can be able to go back to courts to cover the courts and to represent our clients.
Okay, just for clarity. So in the morning until 9:30, you won't be working. You'll be marching, demonstrating to the head office of Legal Aid South Africa in Braamfontein in Johannesburg. After that, you're going back to work.
Yes. Let me clarify that about the marching. We are actually not marching. We'll be simply going there to gather outside. That is a demonstration. We are not marching from this angle to that angle. We are simply going there to gather, and thereafter we'll present the memorandum. Then thereafter we'll be going back to our working stations.
So you'll carry on your work after 9:30.
Yes.
So it's not a full-blown strike. It's a protest action. It's a gathering where you hand over a memorandum to make certain demands.
Yes.
What are you wanting?
Basically what we want the issue of the group life. Then, in fact, there are about 5 issues that we have highlighted. Now, let me just give a little bit of a background. Last year, we lodged a formal grievance with the employer. It was around July. Then the grievance was not resolved, and it was brought to the attention of the board members as well. So now then, as a result, the issues were referred to the CCMA. Then CCMA, the conciliation, we could not resolve anything. Then as a result, we got a certificate, and then there were picketing rules that were signed together with us and the employer that we can go on strike. We have a right to go on strike now. But we said that instead of going on strike, let us first demonstrate so that the public can understand our concerns. Then if it doesn't get resolved, so we have a certificate and we have a picketing rules that we can go on full-blown strike.
Okay, now, by when do you want things to be resolved? Because from what you are saying, if they are not resolved, you are going to go on strike.
We are going to give them 14 days to try to resolve the issues.
40 days from today?
14 days.
14 2
days.
weeks from today?
Yes, to try to resolve our issues. Then if they don't resolve the issues, then we'll go back to the employees. Let the employees decide what they want to do.
So it's likely that after 2 weeks, if things are not resolved, you will go on strike?
Yes, we'll hear from our employees, but the strike is something that we want to avoid at all costs. Bear in mind that we have a right now to strike. But we say, no, let's just demonstrate.
Okay.
Because the idea here, we are representing the poor people, the people who doesn't have money. So we are mindful of our clients.
Okay. Now, one, you've said there are 5 issues.
Yes, there are 5.
You've mentioned group life cover as one. We've mentioned in our intro lack of security.
Yes.
That should be 2. Enormous workloads. That should be 3.
Yes.
What are the other 2?
The issue of subscription fees. The subscription fees, the employer used to pay for subscription fees to our governing bodies. So now then they've decided to cancel that one, and then we are paying from our own pockets. So we want that to be reinstated. Now there are issues relating to the candidate attorneys. We have candidate attorneys. Candidate attorneys are the attorneys that are still on training. So now then for the registration of their articles, they need to pay from their own pockets. So we are saying that you understand that people that are coming from the poor backgrounds, they don't have money. So we are saying, and number 2 also, for the first 2 months, they are not getting the full salary. They are saying that giving them stipend of, I think, 2,500, which is little. We are saying that the moment they are employed, they are employees.
What was the practice before with candidate attorneys? Were they paid before, or is this a new situation you want the Legal Aid South Africa to implement?
Let me just put it there. For candidate attorneys, it is something which is in their contracts. So now if a person is afresh from the varsity, says that, no, I want the articles, then they give you that contract. You won't say, no, I want to challenge this and this clause. You just sign it. But now the issue here is that we want to protect their rights. It's something that they say that when they are talking about the cost-cutting measures, now then we are saying that, no. There are certain things that can cut the cost, not at the expense of the people who are working hard. Because those people, the moment they start going to court, they work like attorneys.
Okay, so fine. Let's come back to what's going to happen today. We're going to gather in Braamfontein head office, hand over memorandum, go back to work. Does this demonstration this morning have a full support of employees at Legal Aid South Africa?
The employees are in full support of this demonstration. We are talking the offices such as Soweto, such as Johannesburg, even the office based our national office employees. Basically, our memorandum or our grievance doesn't only include the legal practitioners, it also includes the support staff.
So they are also part of this?
They are also part because they are all employees. We have drafted our grievance to include their concerns as well.
Okay, I guess it would be fair from our side in the media and here on Morning News today to touch base with your employer after you've headed the memorandum as well to find out how they're going to respond to it, because you're going to be giving them 2 weeks to respond.
Yes.
Or there could be a strike after that, depending on the consultation process with your employees.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. That's Michael Mutaung from Legal Aid South Africa. Just to clarify, if you've just joined us, if you heard that there's going to be a strike by Legal Aid South Africa lawyers today, no, there will be no strike today, but they will be gathering and handing over a memorandum at the head offices of Legal Aid South Africa in Braamfontein in Johannesburg.